Ya finalizaron lo que fueron los combates en el Special Event que se celebró ahora aquí en Puerto Rico este pasado 15 y 16 de febrero. Fueron unos combates espectaculares, más de 100 jugadores prácticamente tuvimos en la división de VIJAY. Y yo, Caribbean Gamer, fui la persona encargada de hacer el casting del evento, lo que tiene que ver con VIJAY, y también el que estuvo encargado de todo el setup del stream. Fue un reto enorme, obviamente tuve muchísimos problemas con el internet en el día 15 y en el día 16, aunque empezó un poquito inestable, luego pudimos manejarlo en un formato donde tal vez no se veía con una calidad inmensa el directo, pero era manejable a un nivel de que se podía streamear completo sin más, o sea, sin más pormenores. En el stream, en esto que van a ver ahora, básicamente es el video en alta definición de varios combates en el top 8 y el top 4 completo, básicamente hasta llegar a la gran final. En este top 8 y top 4 me ayudó lo que fue ERICK y David, que se unió luego en el top 4 a hacer casting para obviamente poder jugar un poquito con lo que era el español y también jugar con lo que era el inglés, o sea, poder incluirlo dentro de la transmisión, porque sabíamos que había muchas personas que, ¿verdad?, hablan, ¿verdad?, en el idioma inglés y queríamos poder, ¿verdad?, también asistir a esa población para que pudieran entender bien lo que estaba ocurriendo y poder disfrutar un poco de lo que es el casting en ambos idiomas. Así que bien agradecido con los colegas por haberme ayudado y, oye, congrats a todos los jugadores que participaron y especialmente a Hunter, que llegó primer lugar, y Eric Push, que llegó segundo lugar, ¿ok? Fue increíble ver a todos los que ¿verdad?, compartieron, ¿verdad?, tanto los combates como diferentes colegas que se ayudaron y todo aquel que trabajó en este evento, súper agradecido también. Realmente logramos hacer un evento de calidad y la gente de DMK Esports y Poké Island, pues de verdad que hicieron un trabajo espectacular. Así que no quiero añadirle más nada a la conversación. Disfruten ahora el contenido. Van a ser sin anuncio, va a ser literalmente directo del primer combate que pude grabar hasta la gran final. Así que vamos ya.
Terra Storm. So, do you think in this matchup does it go the same? Does he just spam Terra Storm?
I'm almost 100% expecting a Stellar Terra Star Storm turn 1 right here. Gives him a lot of options. That Kyogre's got to go for Origin Pulse. He could miss. There's no rain. And this is a pretty easy Hyper Voice. And he can't afford to Terra this Roaring Moon either because it's going to die either way. So I'm expecting a knockoff in an Origin Pulse, and I'm expecting a Star Storm and a Hyper Voice here. We'll see what happens.
So I think this is the first set of Agos that we see since the top 8?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, actually, yeah. So let's see if
it's interesting, you know. Let's see how the match goes.
Yeah. So the knockup that David was saying is gonna remove that choice specs that was giving that Terrapolis a lot of damage that you should need. And the Calm Mind, he's gonna play a bit more
interesting. Passive. He's playing it slow. He's playing a dangerous game here because he's still got to hit these Origin Pulses, and he's still gonna take a lot of damage from this combination.
How much does that do to Roaring Moon? I'm expecting like 50, right?
Yeah, Moon's gone. It's getting Hyper Voice for sure.
Oh, right. Yeah, Sylveon hasn't attacked yet, right?
Yeah,
I forgot about that little guy. Yeah.
So that Roaring Moon is out.
Yep, turn 1 KO for
yes,
VIJAY.
Yes.
And yeah, those rare pick mons that VIJAY usually plays, this time playing the Sylveon, the Tinkaton, and the Meowscarada. Oh yeah, and Established Galar too.
Right now we are in the top 4. Every single match is going to be streamed from now on. Yep. So it's going to be this match, the next one with Patrick versus Eric Bush, and then the final.
Right.
Yeah, it's going to be really
It's going to be interesting to see what's going to be like.
Oh my god, what you were just saying.
You're playing with fire with these Origin Pulses, and with no rain, that's not going to KO. Going to get a lot more damage here. Something will go to sleep, but this Meowscarada in the back is going to be a huge threat.
Yep. I think that Terra Storm just chipping for that Meowscarada to come back in later, and even though you got that Calm Mind off, but look, you're now at 20% and you missed out on Opal, so was it really worth it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, another Hyper Voice is going to put it into red. And yes, he's going to be gaining little by little, but this is not a great position for Hunter here. VIJAY's really playing his game.
If that Opals hit on the Sylveon, he would have been in a great spot because he could have just Opals and self-Pollen. Is he Pollen?
He doesn't have Pollen.
Oh, it's Sludge Bomb, right.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a great spot either. So we'll see now if this Mungus decides to rotate or he's just going to stay Sludge Bombing or Sporing.
I'm expecting Sludge Bomb and Origin Pulse here to try to get rid of it. But the real danger is I don't know how he's going to deal with this Meowscarada in the back.
Yeah, and it's not only Meowscarada. He's going to have another Mon that's usually offensive on this VIJAY, like hyper. It's a bit of a hyper offensive-ish team. So yeah, it's going to be probably an attacker that will be really annoying.
One thing that I have seen in all matches is the use of a Mungus. It's the most used in this tournament. Almost everybody have it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame why. I ran Amoonguss in this tournament. I think it's the
Me
best
too.
non-restricted Pokemon in the format. It just works on almost every team, and it gives you a way out against so many great
Okay.
Pokemon.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
just as expected, here's that Meowscarada, and I don't know what Hunter's doing. 'Cause
Wow.
It's a huge threat.
Yep. I'm expecting.
This is the first time I see Mascarada in this tournament,
Yeah.
boy.
Welcome to
Wow.
VJ's team. You should have seen these other teams. They're even weirder. But we'll see. I'm expecting Hunter to have an ace on the bag because I don't see him. I don't see why would he prefer to go this route on the Kyogre and.
Yeah, whatever interesting. I mean, VJ is a master team builder. He really doesn't get credit he deserves. This is his first cut, and it's well deserved.
Right.
But I think you're really getting to see a lot of his teams seem a little memey or straight, but you're getting to see just how useful it can be when he properly builds these type matchups. He can pin players very effectively.
Yeah, that happened against me where I see this monster and I'm like, I can just hit him. I can just hit him,
Yep.
But then he creates some weird pins that you never seen before because they're unique ones. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's really interesting. This Opal's gonna hit now and and he's
Okay.
gonna give it a free switch onto whatever VJ has in the back. I'm excited to see what he brought.
Sometimes the trainer let the Pokemon pass out
Yeah.
so that we can have a free entry
You
and
get that
we
free switch,
yeah.
which is exactly what VJ wants here, right? Because he's got this Kyogre pinned with the Meowscarada because it can't be redirected, and as long as whatever he has in the back, this Tinkaton can deal with the Amoonguss.
Wow.
I don't really see a way that he can.
Now
get
I
out of
ask
this
you,
one.
Robert, have you ever seen a Tinkaton on screen?
No, this is the first time too.
Right. So
This is getting crazy, man.
yeah,
This is
VJ
getting
is
crazy.
bringing up the heat. And yeah, that fake I was gonna put that Amoonguss on hold for at least one turn.
This is the first time I'm seeing Mascarada and Tinkaton on stream in a special event.
Thanks, VJ. So we'll see. VJ, I think this has a pretty clear turn here, and the Amoonguss gonna withdraw. I want to see what's the fourth one. Urshifu.
Now this Urshifu is Scarf, and it's Terra Ghost. He tried to catch it with the knockoff, but he got it wrong. But that's still kind of okay.
Yeah, I think Hunter is actually repositioning in a way that I wasn't expecting. Actually, maybe he does have a way, but that Meowscarada does have a focus sash still available.
The question comes, which is faster, this Tinkaton or this Kyogre? Because Tinkaton can KO it with a Play Rough here, and Meowscarada will always KO the Urshifu with Flower Trick. So we'll see what ends up going on here. He could also Terra Ghost, but that's pretty risky as well.
Right. That Amoonguss is Rocket Helmet though. I'm
Yes.
expecting Hunter to bait a move into the Meowscarada to get hit by that Rocket Helmet and put it on a range of one hit KO of that Urshifu. So we'll see what both trainers are gonna do this turn because I'm really excited to see what's going to happen.
No, but I gotta say, I mean, I'm impressed seeing these two Pokemon specific because we are used to seeing most of the same Pokemon all the time
Yeah.
in different teams, different compositions, but the same Pokemon. And seeing this is it's OG, man. I like it. I like it.
It's really
That's
nice to
nice.
see this monster from time to time.
Yes.
I think VJ called it.
So we're gonna be seeing Terra Ghost you mentioned on the
Yes.
Earth. And
Does he go for U-turn or close combat here? We're gonna see. I'm expecting a U-turn, but then why would
if he
he Terra?
yeah, if
right?
he Terra, he probably didn't U-turn. We're probably gonna see a Surging Strikes 3 CC. It's gonna be Surging on the Tinkaton.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage, but I don't think it's gonna pick up the KO.
Definitely not. I didn't see what VJ went for. Let's see.
We'll see. It's gonna be Flower Trick.
Go for the
onto-
safe Flower Trick.
It's gonna live. And now I want to see if the Tinkaton double.
Just go for the double.
No, and
No,
that's
the
gonna be
flare
rocky
up.
damage.
Wow.
Does he survive? he
Oh my
doesn't.
god!
Huge.
And out of nowhere, Hunter brought it back. That's a crazy turn. I think.
Absolutely excellent turn
Yeah.
from Hunter there.
Yeah.
And that'll
All
be
right.
You're just gonna forfeit. Yeah.
Yeah,
you
forfeit
gotta
the match.
forfeit.
Okay.
Oh my god! So, me and David were questioning most of Hunter's turns, and then he ended up winning anyways.
No,
And
he had the solid game plan.
yep.
You see the benefit that the Roaring Moon had from getting rid of that choice specs. That's all it did for the game, and it allowed him to mitigate the damage long enough to stay in the game. That Kyogre never got knocked out.
Yeah.
And it's all because he was able to get that Calm Mind and knock off the choice specs turn one.
Right.
Very impressive.
Yeah, and how like I was saying, that Rocky Helmet was gonna be huge in that last turn. It was. It KO'd the Tinkaton
Yep,
at the end
called
of the
it.
game. Yeah.
So what do you think is gonna happen in game 2?
You told me, David. You're the one that knows this matchup, man.
I think you're going to see a lot more of the same, honestly. A little bit close. Yeah, I think there's a lot more of the same. I think Roaring Moon Kyogre is
Okay.
definitely the lead.
Okay.
Urshifu was it did its job, but it was a little
Okay.
sus. The Amoonguss has to come because the only way you can threaten that Meowscarada.
Okay.
I think if anyone adjusts, you might see VIJAY adjust because he might need something more physically offensive.
Yeah.
I could see maybe a Zapdos lead, but Pagos is definitely coming for sure.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
Pagos enjoys just spamming Terra Storm,
Yeah.
dog. So yeah,
but
like,
I have to say he has a different team
yeah.
from
Oh,
what
yeah.
we used to
Yeah.
see in this tournament specific. You know, different Pokemon, different. You have Zapdos, Clefairy, right? So it's incredible. I mean,
Yeah. I'm excited to see how VIJAY is gonna, use his weird mods this game,
Yeah.
and if Hunter is gonna just stay the same, because like he started on a really bad timing. So we'll see if he's just gonna go again for it. Like I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen.
So let's get ready for the next round. Okay, this is VIJAY versus Hunter. Round 2.
Let's see if they called the Zapdos lead on VIJAY end. I'm really, I want to see how that goes. Like if he what is he expecting if he leads Zapdos?
I think Zapdos is good because it threatens his Kyogre offensively. The Kyogre is just spamming too much damage, and Roaring Moon isn't a real threat because it will always lose to the Sylveon. And there we go. There's the Zapdos.
David knows this matchup. You can tell.
You can tell I've played from both sides of this matchup.
So we're seeing right now a Zapdos on the special event at the 4.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
It's an excellent lead, right?
Yeah.
He's Choice Scarf here. Close combat can one-shot input pressure onto either. Incineroar's not coming in because it'll only give him a boost. Brave Roar's a great choice as well. I think this is an excellent adjustment from VIJAY.
So if you see right now, he's going straight for Kyogre.
Yeah. So we gotta see, like, now you can't just click home and like you did game 1. Now that Zapdos is here, so we're gonna see how I think Hunter has got to play a defensive turn this turn. How is he gonna play is the question. We gotta see.
We gotta see what's coming soon. Let's see.
Is there gonna be a switch? Is there gonna be protect? Is Roaring Moon going for the knockoff? Is he going for the acro? You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like,
he could bait him into a Tailwind, but I think that would be a mistake.
Right. We'll see. So always reliable Terra turn 1 for VIJAY.
Yeah, that's
I want to
something.
ask him if he gets to win and we get to interview him. How many turn 1s did he Terra starts?
I would
great.
guess 9 out of 10,
That's a
dude.
great question.
Yeah. And we'll
He
see the
does Tailwind.
No protect.
I think this is a bait.
Right? We'll see. Is he gonna outpost? Ice
The Ice
How
Beam,
much
there's
can
no
that
way that's
do?
KOing, right?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Freeze? Nope.
No freeze.
Oh, but the Brave Roar is gonna KO himself, I think.
But he's got the specs.
Right.
Yes, he will KO himself, but he's going to do so much damage with the Star Storm, which is exactly why you got to knock off these choice specs. You're going to see
Yeah.
the damage right
Is
here.
that a KO on the Ogre, you think?
Kyogre's gone, I think, for sure.
Yeah,
Unless he's
because
super.
he was targeting, I think, Kyogre. I think.
We'll see.
No, both.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
out of
that's
here.
a
Yeah, look at that.
KO.
2 a KO on Moon. Very, very, very good play.
Yeah,
here.
so Hunter maybe trying to play a bit more aggro, but I want to see with what other mode you're trying to play aggro now that Ogre's dead.
Yeah. See, and now he's got that Sylveon, which is guaranteed to pin the Roaring Moon. Like I said, VIJAY's teams are so good at pinning
Yes.
types, and with this Terra Starstorm, you can't terrestrialize out of it because you're going to take super effective damage.
And now you got a quick attack that's threatening the Roaring Moon. 'cause
I
it's
didn't even think of that.
It's a very quick attack. So you can just quick attack Terra Starstorm here. And that Ursh it doesn't have Sash. It's going to die to Terra
Yeah.
Starstorm single target.
No, this is a perfect pin here with Hyper Voice Starstorm. There is no way out of this, even if he close
Wait,
combats to get the KO.
Wait, Terra Flying knockoff CC is a good play, I think.
I think the best play is Terra Ghost close combat.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
he did it. So I want to see if he quick attack, if he hyper voice, if he doubled the Terap.
I think he has to double with knockoff close combat.
Right.
That will keep him in the game for a turn,
Yeah.
but it doesn't necessarily win him anything. Yep.
Yeah, there's the knockoff, and we're gonna see it's gonna be a CC.
He's going to take so much from this Hyper Voice, though, because
Yeah.
he's taking the drop from close combat.
Oh, that's okay.
that
Terap
I was
was
out.
gone, but
Yes.
now this hyper voice is gonna KO this Roaring Moon, and I want to see the damage on that.
I think
Ursh.
Urshfu's going to live with like 10.
Yeah, because it's less 1 plus Fairy Feather hyper voice.
Yeah.
That's gonna hit hard. We'll see.
So he's two out, right?
Yep. Now it's gonna be a 2 versus 2 end game. Ooh,
Yeah.
it KO'd.
Just one it KOs. I actually was
Oh
expecting
my
to KO, but I knew it would do a lot. I think it was pinned
but
either way
KO with Hyper Voice, Urshifu.
because it's -1.
Yeah, it's -1 from the close combat.
Wow.
It wouldn't have mattered though. The Meowscarada had him pinned with Sucker Punch.
Yeah, and
so,
you have quick attack too.
yeah.
It's
so it was
fun,
it was
man.
But
rad.
I never have seen that it makes so much damage.
Yeah.
No, Sylveon is a great Pokemon. Really
Wow.
underrated in this format.
It's incredible.
Wow. You never know. If VIJAY wins this, we might see more Sylveon than you're expecting. So yeah, I think this is GG.
I mean, this is technically not over, right?
I mean, Pollen Puff just. Oh, it's sludge.
yeah,
It
this
is
is not
sludge,
over.
right? Wait,
Oh,
if,
that did too much.
if he gets sludge, does it kill the Mioscarada?
No, it's not killed yet. No. Well, maybe now. Focus dash.
Ooh.
The invisible
No,
yes.
focus dash. Those we won.
Because he had taken the rocky helmet.
Yes.
Woo!
Wait, the Hyper
No,
was doing
he
too
can't
much
win.
damage.
Hyper was doing too much.
Yeah.
It was cool though. It was
Yeah.
cool to see.
All right.
So
I'm wondering how Hunter's gonna try to
One.
adapt.
I'm not sure there's a clear answer. I think the mistake was tailwinding. He really
Right.
lost a turn tailwinding for no reason. If he had gone for knockoff instead, his Kyogre doesn't die to the Starstorm, and I think we have a different game.
I think he was just too focused on attacking first that turn. He was like, okay, he may KO my Roaring Moon, but he's gonna tell when he did all his job.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I think the job that our Roaring Moon has to do is knocking off the specs of the
You saw how much damage it did. Like, you just cannot let that Spec Starstorm go off unpunished. You see what happens if it does.
Yeah.
But do you think the move that maybe it wasn't expected was a hyper voice on Urshifu and Roaring Moon?
I just don't think he expected the Hyper Voice to do that much
Yeah.
damage.
That's the deal.
I didn't either.
It won't KO Urshifu, and he
Yeah.
wasn't holding Focus Touch or anything. Just
Yeah, it just KO. Sylveon was built like that apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
unfamiliar.
I want to know if the chat right now is seeing the stream thinks the same.
Yeah.
You expect that the hyper voice specific in that moment was gonna KO both Pokemon?
Yeah.
We knew Roaring Moon was gonna get KO,
Yeah.
but I didn't know Urshifu was gonna go.
I didn't either.
That's the thing about VG teams. We talked about the pins, but you also got to talk about the cogs. You never play against this monster. So what's this cog? 'Cause I really don't know it, 'cause
Yeah.
I never play against Sylveon, I never play against Tinkatons, Zapdos, so it's really weird. You don't expect some
That's
cogs.
one of the real benefits of VJ's team, right? Like, even in that game one, if that Ice Beam KOs, we have a whole different game.
Yeah.
Right? But VJ was never concerned about that Ice Beam KOing because he's much more familiar with
What
it.
do you think is gonna happen now? Who's gonna make adjustments?
I don't think we're going to see an adjustment. I think we're going to see different plays. I think we're going to do the same leads. We'll see if I'm right, though.
Right.
All right,
You've
well-
got right both games. So we're gonna see if you're right the third game.
Let's go. Let's do it. Let's see where we are right now. So it's 1-on-1. Winner takes to the finals.
Yep. Wow. A lot of fun.
That's a real pressure.
Yeah. So
Kyogre.
David called it again.
Yeah.
Same leads. We're gonna see what happens. Expecting now a knockoff on that.
I'm also expecting a knockoff.
And what do you think is gonna Ice Beam again? Is gonna all pull?
He went for Brave Bird last time. I don't see why he didn't go for Close Combat.
I think he's gonna go for CC this time.
Yeah,
around.
I think it just covers for both much better.
Right,
I guess he was covering for a Terra Grass. That was never going to happen, though. Close Combat just makes
Yeah.
more sense to me.
Canto Clark BGC is saying it may have Pixelate.
Yeah, it is.
It is Pixelate. With Fairy Feather, too. That's why it's doing so much.
It's hitting hard. Yeah, Hyper Voice is hitting with a fair type. And,
All right.
It's hitting hard.
They say Urshifu does have a low special defense and hyper voice is boosted by the item.
Expecting with this
Too.
turn?
Okay, thank you.
I don't know. This is not what I was expecting.
Is he expecting a Protect from Kyogre maybe?
Oh, I think I know I think he's expecting a knockoff. I think he's trying to get rid of the Roaring Moon without it tailwinding so that his faster Choice Scarf Zapdos can one-hit KO the, Urshifu.
Right. So we're gonna see the knockoff.
That
crit
It'll hit crit.
I don't think the crit will matter much because I think it was going to go down either way, but we'll see.
You see the Brave Bird,
Oh, it's so strong, dude.
and now the all post goes first, right? Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Oh.
KO.
Doesn't KO either.
KO, right. And now it's Storm is gonna hit KO that Roaring Moon. As you
And
called
there
it.
is no tailwind
No
up.
tailwind now.
So this Zapdos is major threatening.
Right. Now, how do you stop the Zapdos?
Wow.
Can you?
Well, it depends, right? We don't know who's faster. Now, if they're all both max speed, Zapdos will outspeed this Urshifu, but there is no guarantee here. Also, I believe...
And what
Hunter does
happened
have
if the
Aqua Jet.
Urshifu is choice? Do you
We're
think
gonna see who's faster. The
Yeah,
Zapdos
because they're
or-
both choiced.
Okay.
I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous.
This is scary.
It's a
Okay, here we go.
last bit interaction.
He could Aqua Jet here.
He put Aquajet, right? But are you willing to stay on the Aquajet, locked on it? We'll see.
He
Aquajet,
sure
is.
is.
He gonna kill?
And it does.
kills.
Fantastic
now we're gonna see
play.
The Opus hits.
He will have to hit the Soul Pulse, though. He's had crazy luck so far.
Scary.
I think it was expected.
Yes,
He does
hits
hit
it. And now it's a double KO for Hunter. And now we'll see what are the back ones for VJ.
Well,
Now-
I think we're gonna see Sylveon.
Yeah,
think-
Superman
I
has
think
definitely
that's the MP.
He's actually in a good
MVP.
spot though because this Urshifu is locked into Aqua Jet.
Yes,
Okay.
I was
So-
about to say.
We know Amoonguss is almost certainly in the back, so he's got pretty much free damage into it. And Meowscarada can KO this.
Wait, you're right.
Kyogre as
VJ
well.
is not even in that bad of a spot.
Yeah, it's not as
actually.
bad as it looks. Knockoff is pretty free with Hyper Voice as well
Wait, but-
here.
Maybe he Aqua Jet, he breaks the sash, and then Amoonguss can win the game by himself.
Oh.
That's a risky play, but it could work out.
Yeah.
And
We'll
that's-
see how
he's going for it.
And there he
And
goes. Terra
he's going to
goes.
Terra Grass.
Oh, he's gonna Terra Grass the ogre. Now it's not gonna die at all. And maybe do you think Ice Beam Aqua Jet KOs the Meowscarada?
I sure think it does. I think this is probably a game-winning play here.
Turn, yeah. We're gonna see. Aqua Jet. We're gonna see. I want to see what Meowscarada is probably gonna hit the power trick. Knock off.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mm.
I was expecting to swap into the Amoonguss probably. And now that Ice Beam, if it KOs, it's over.
And
It
that's game. Wow.
KOs Hunter.
Fantastic play.
Oh my god, Hunter is now in such a great spot because that Amoonguss is flush from if it's Amoonguss. Yeah. And I'm expecting 100% Amoonguss.
If he had gone for knockoff into the Kyogre, I think he would have won the game.
Do you think KOs?
Because
I think
in the
I
last
think
turn, in
it does a lot.
in the last turn, he KO Urshifu with Hyper Voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a sure one, right?
Yeah. Oh, I think VJ didn't thought about that play at all.
Yeah, I don't think he
expected
expected him to stay in at all.
leave. And oh my god, VJ is in such a bad spot. He needs like an infinite crit to,
Yeah.
to win.
He
I
could
think-
win with crits.
Yeah, that Hyper Voice is hitting hard. But like even
But no, this is it. He's going to
Yeah.
not kick the KO here, go to sleep, and that will be the game. And we should be seeing Hunter advance to the finals.
Honor in finals from the US. I'm excited to see what the other top four is gonna be like and what could these final matchup be, because like Kyogre is in finals, man.
Yeah, I mean, this is really excellent. I'm really excited for the next one, too, with Eric and Patrick.
And do you think Meowscarada really did something in the game?
Oh, yeah. I mean, if he knocked off there, the Meowscarada won him the game.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was kind of a 50-50 that I think VJ didn't thought through. And yeah, we're gonna see Hunter on
So
finals.
we
and hopefully
see
we're gonna have him on an interview.
VJ, accepting the loss, and so the winner right now is Hunter.
Man, great game from
Yeah,
Hunter. You
excellent second.
called it, David. Like game 3, they were gonna go same, but they were gonna adapt, and I think Hunter adapted perfectly.
He adapted perfectly. The Aqua Jet was so smart. He really called him on. And to stay in,
Yes.
knowing he had to give
Yes,
her that
yes,
sash
yes, yes.
again, he just played to the odds perfectly. Really impressive stuff from Hunter.
Yeah.
So right now we are gonna go. Let me verify it. Vamos para la otra.
So we are gonna go see the other top 4, which is gonna be Eric Bush
Yes.
versus Patrick Connor.
So
It's gonna be
after
a
we
great
finished
match.
other top 4, and then we're gonna go to the final. In the final match, we're
Yep.
gonna interview both
Yeah.
players.
Oh,
Because
that's
we
okay.
interviewed
Yeah.
everyone on the top 4 already.
It's
so
trying to get this running,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah, that's
So
good one.
don't go. Just a second until we set the next players, and we will be right back. Okay.
Let's get it.
Y estamos de regreso nuevamente a el segundo combate que resta del top 4 para luego vernos en la final. We're going to be switching to English. So we have right here David, and we have Arekus.
Yes, here we
So
are.
we are ready for this one. This is Patrick playing
We're
right
ready.
now versus Eric Bush.
Patrick versus Eric Bush. It's gonna be
Yes.
a great set. Bro, word around the venue has been that Patrick has been playing out of his mind. He's
Yes.
been playing out of his
Yeah.
mind. Picture perfect turns. Like, so are we gonna see another win? Another major win for Patrick?
What do you think?
We'll see. He had a rough start to the tournament, but Patrick's one of the most positive guys in the format. He gets really calm. He never gets too high, never gets too low. He's been playing excellent ever since, and we're getting to see his patented Raging Bolt Calyrex Ice combo, and we're going to get to see it go to work.
So right now we have both players ready to start. I'm hoping good things, man. I want a good combat. I want a 20-minute combat.
Yeah. You know what, Robert? You're probably gonna see it because
You think?
we're seeing against the matchup of Double Wiker against the Calyrex Ice.
Oh, I
Now, last time
remember.
in top 8 we had that
It's true.
matchup and it went like almost an hour.
We're going to
set.
see a lot of mind games.
Yes, and like Kenneth on top 8 had to play like perfect that game too to even take the win. So we're probably gonna have to see another perfect game plan from.
I mean, obviously Patrick has a lot of the plot armor, having won NAIC and everything, but Eric has been playing out of his mind this weekend. He beat me in Swiss, which means nothing, but he is really, really good. So I think he's going to be very prepared, and he's going to give him quite a run for his money.
We're gonna see this lead.
So what are we seeing here?
Yeah,
Come on,
I
let's
think
go.
a very positive lead for Eric. he has like a lot of pins, and we're gonna see again. Turn 1 Terra for
This is like the seventh.
Yes, Patrick loves that turn 1 Terra poison on the Kali. And we're gonna see, I think it's gonna be a little bit offensive turn from Patrick. Now that we see Terra.
Ooh, going for that coaching. I really love this. We do not see a wide guard. And with the Poison Terra, I think no matter what he goes for here, it's going to do a lot of damage.
Oh, but I think he doubled the Ursh. If this KO.
That should KO for sure.
Oh my god, this is perfect turn from ERICK. Turn 1 KO. And now this Glacial Lance is going to do a lot of turn 5. I don't think it's gonna do
So right now, ERICK is running Samacenta with...
Wow.
Do you have... That's what... Yeah.
I mean, you can see the bulk on that Samazenta. It's just unbelievable. That's +1 with Chen Pao next to it, and it's not even getting 4-8
Right.
KO.
Yeah,
really
yeah.
unbelievable stuff. That's got to be max defense.
Yeah, so now we're going to see like a pin. Like, is he going to go for T-Bow? Like, is he going to go for T-Clap? We're going to have to see a lot. Like I said, Patrick has to play this matchup perfectly, man.
I mean, ERICK has all the speed control right now with the Urshifu gone. So it's just going to be a matter of he can play it slow with a couple protects, or he can just go balls to the wall, body press, ice spinner, icicle crash. We'll see which one he has. Ice spinner. We'll see what he goes for, but he's definitely threatening Patrick heavily right now.
Yes, even if he like gets the double on the Kali and doesn't kill, he's going to get a lot of damage. We're going to see, is the Bridge Ball going to protect? Is he going to go for a T-Clap? Is he going to go for his Thunderbolt on the Zama? Like, this is a risky turn, like, for both.
I think they are taking their time. Like the 60 seconds that they have between, when they choose their attack, they are taking the time to think this really up.
So,
Because this is the one ticket home,
Oh,
If
yeah.
you win,
You
you
get
pass
one
to the
shot
final.
here.
Yeah.
so we're going to see the Protect from Raging Bolt, scared from that double attack. And we're probably going to see White Guard, yes, covering that Glacial Lance, but I think Patrick played the high horsepower. +1 high horsepower is going to hurt to that Samacenta with here.
Ooh, nice damage.
Big damage,
Yeah,
but
nice
less than
damage.
you would think
Yes.
considering it's a Calyrex. It just shows you how incredible that Samazenta is. And I think now Eric's in a really good spot. He still has his Terra available, and nothing really wants to take a body press other than this Amoonguss, but he's going to have to call it into the right slot. And he would have to be giving up his booster to not take a body press right now against this Bolt.
And now we're seeing a read from the Kenna set where do you Glacial or do you Draco high horsepower the Amoonguss to kill it? It's going to be a 50-50 and it's going to be a game deciding 50-50. So let's see this play turn out.
You've also got a very unique Dark Terra Amoonguss, which could come into play here. If he gets a Spore off onto this Calyrex, I don't think he has any chance. Oh, but he's going to go for a Protect here. What does ERICK go for?
Yes.
The body press. Oh, he got it right. That body press hurt a lot. And Draco Leader maybe expecting it. Oh, it picked the KO. I didn't expect that at all.
But does he follow it up with the Spore?
Let's see if he puts the Spore into
He
the
clearly
Kali.
wasn't expecting Glacial Lance.
And who do you think is going to make it sport? That's for Calyrex. So I think it's a good call.
Yeah, great call. And now,
Yeah.
let's see, because now the only White Guard user is the Pelipper, and he's heavily threatened by that Raging Bolt. And he got it. He got
There's
it.
the Pelipper.
Yeah, so I guess we're seeing that ERICK really wants to get this Spore out. So
It's interesting that ERICK has not attacked the Calyrex one time.
Yeah.
It's clearly the biggest threat
Yeah.
offensively on the team. I really wonder what his game plan is to get rid of it.
yeah, with play speed, he needs to get damage on it right now because Pao is not doing more than 40% with the Ice Spinner or the Pro Chop, so you gotta get at least a Spore or a Weather Ball off of him.
Amoonguss isn't a good spot here. Actually, ERICK could Terra Grass go for Wide Guard here, and then he can pretty freely Spore because there's really nothing that the Calyrex Ice can do, and I think that's exactly what we're going to see here.
We'll see what this Kali.
So right now we got Pelipper with Grass to our Crystal.
It's gonna be probably a White Guard. Yep.
Gotta be.
Like we saw ERICK on top 8. He doesn't mind spamming
loves
White
this
Guard,
play, right?
Yeah. I think a lot.
Oh, that Draco Miss is gonna be tough on the Amoonguss because that high horsepower is gonna hit on it. Yep. How much you can do? Yeah, I wouldn't have picked the KO, but it would have been really helpful to get that damage out of him.
Okay, and now we finally get a Spore, and now we can actually see some offense. ERICK's been taking this very slow. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Yeah, I'm excited to see like how is Patrick gonna reposition again because this is not a great position. But like, is ERICK on a great position too? Because like, what's his damage output right now? Like,
Yeah, well, Patrick Amoonguss does have Pollen Puff, which
Right.
is going to be potentially good to mitigate this Calyrex. Because if he lets the Calyrex go down, I don't really see how he's going to have enough offense to win this game.
Yeah.
So I think he has to find a way to keep it healthy. So we'll see.
100%. Yeah, we're gonna see how this plays out. Cali just got put to sleep. He has 0 turns on it, so we're gonna be
Good
seeing
point.
that buddy sleep for a while.
Yeah. Now, if I'm Eric, I'm just spamming attacks into this Calyrex to try to KO it while I have a chance.
We'll see how that goes. Is it gonna be a weather ball on it? I'm expecting a weather ball on it. And he got the Among Us out. He just wants to take damage, as I said.
Smart.
Yep.
Brings Chen Pao back in freely, and now we can start spamming some attacks. But let's see what he goes for here.
But I think if the Pelipper, he goes for a weather ball.
Smart.
Whatever he's gonna do, that a
But
lot.
he's going for a glacial. He's asleep.
Yeah.
All right.
He's
Yeah.
asleep.
I'm sorry.
And
Yeah.
now we're
My
probably,
bad.
Yeah.
Keep going.
We're gonna probably see a redirection, but like one. Is he
maybe
gonna glacial land?
that's why he didn't
2.
do white guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he gonna-
Also, but he's Terra Grass here, so this is a very free weather ball. Nothing he can do to
you're
stop
right.
it.
You're right.
Yeah,
So we
okay.
should be able to get rid of the Calyrex Ice this turn as long as he doesn't get a low roll.
Yeah. We're gonna see if he even if it kills and if it wake ups. Cause there's no white ground on it. See. It kills, and I think that should be game, right?
Yeah, I don't see how he... Because I don't see how he breaks the Amoongus, right? It can just kind of spore freely till the end of the game from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, you need like some Draco crit here to win, and even then. like,
Yeah,
that
even
power
then,
is
I don't
full
know if he can
HP,
beat
no
the POW.
sound.
Exactly. He's going to go for the Pollen Puff and go for the Dracos. It's his best play, but
Yeah.
I think Eric's probably has this one for game 1.
We'll see how this goes. There's some shenanigans or something.
Yeah, I've seen Patrick win these.
Yeah, definitely. Like we saw in top 8, he had lost that game 3, and in some way he came back from it. So we're gonna see if he got that plump armor like you called it.
They are asking in the chat is Wolfie is here on PR.
No,
No,
he
Wolfie didn't
wasn't.
attend.
He's just
He was
watching,
He
yeah,
was watching the special event, the stream. But no, he did not attend here.
we're gonna see that Draco Meteor. It's not gonna KO. Oh, there's
No?
the first.
It was
crit.
critical
Wait,
hit.
that's...
There's the first.
No.
Wait, that's...
He needed.
Gotta
Yeah.
play to your outs here.
Is it gonna be a hurricane?
I'm expecting a Hurricane here. The Amoongus.
Oh my god, that Pelipper hits hard,
And he is going to get the Pollen Puff
Yep.
back.
and now.
Now again, this should still be in Eric's favor. As this Chempao
Bro.
does do super effective damage. But never say never.
If this POW goes down, like Raging Bull might beat the 1v1 against the Pelipper, even though he's gonna be like less 6 or less 4.
I could see it happening.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have good ways to damage it.
Not really. So this is actually closer than I was thinking
Yeah.
the turn before this.
Well, I mean, yeah. Had he not crit the Amoongus, I feel very confident it probably
right.
lives. And we're playing a different game here. But that's why you play the game, right?
Yep.
So
Protect.
you go for protect.
If Patrick
Nice.
protected the Raging Bolt, it did.
Does he go for the Hurricane? That should be a game-winning play. Oh, double
yeah.
protect.
So Patrick calls that protect on the POW, and now it's interesting here because now you can redirect that POW, and then, like I said, transform it into Raging Bull 1v1 against Pelipper.
I think the optimal play is to actually go for raw Weather Ball into the Amoongus to get rid of it and switch back out into Amoongus. He cannot let this Chempao go down.
No, Among Us is dead. So
Oh, I
Draco-
forgot about
Oh,
Yeah,
he
no.
did again
missed
protect, but
the
he missed it.
protect.
Yes.
Wait, if this is an attack onto the Raging Bolt, this might be game. Wait, goes to Keyboard?
He went for double protect,
Oh!
which is smart because he would have died to helmet otherwise.
Right.
It's still not over though because he doesn't really have a good way of beating it. He has Sucker
He
Punch,
has
right?
Sucker Punch. Yeah, it's gonna do like it's gonna put it on 1v1 against Pelipper. I think. Oh my God! How does he have Draco?
Oh, he did protect.
And again, Patrick getting this protected all right. Patrick is playing really good. Like, oh, he's out.
He's playing to every single out, yeah.
And we'll see.
And
What-
he is
what-
going for the...
What's the possible scenario right now?
So the win condition for Patrick here is he has to...
Read the sucker.
He
mind game.
just has to win the Sucker Punch mind games, basically. And he's not even going to play into it, which is smart.
So
He's going to get the Thunderbolt. So he is faster.
now we gotta see how this 1v1 is gonna play out. How much damage is Pelipper doing onto this?
But
Raging
Hurricane can miss right now.
Yes,
it-
but
it
it doesn't.
Is he gonna confuse?
It's not going to do much, though.
That did more than I expected. And he
gets the
confused.
confusion. Okay.
Eric has been confusing with that hurricane all day long, man.
That's gonna happen.
Yep.
Okay, it's -2 Draco Meteor time.
That's gonna do, wait, does it hit though? Yes.
He
How
does
much
hit
damage is it
through
gonna do?
confusion at -2.
Oh.
Okay, it's not even a 2 at KO because the next one will do less. And he's going to start weatherballing. Is this even a 2 at
I
KO
think
from
he-
here?
No, he
That's
Not
actually
quite.
close. That's actually
Okay,
close.
he has to break through another confusion and hit again.
but he's now too low on the
Right,
special
here we
attack,
go.
so
He hits it?
He breaks through and he gets the hit.
Does it
Doesn't do
kill?
enough. He has to go for Hurricane here. He goes for Weather
my
Ball.
God.
I don't think that KOs.
Oh my god, the Raging Bull lives. And if he hits this Draco,
He has to
it's
go through
over.
another confusion, hit another Draco.
Oh.
How much luck does he have?
oh god.
Oh my
And-
god.
and it runs out.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh my god. What a
Oh,
great
man.
way to start this
That's
top
crazy,
four,
that's crazy, that's
bro.
crazy.
welcome to top 4, everybody.
Oh my god. This is Puerto Rico, baby.
oh god. Oh, that's unreal. That's unreal shit.
Unreal game
The
right now.
3-turn confusion breaks
my
through both,
God.
hits both Dracos, but the very last one couldn't
Oh
quite
my
do it for us.
God,
Oh, you gotta love
man.
Pokemon.
Yes.
I love it.
VGC for you guys. Here we are. That Draco crit on the Among Us actually put him out in the game.
Right.
And like you said it. I've seen Patrick win this and he was so close.
No, when you play a great player, you gotta go every turn.
Bro, he went for all his outs and he got them all right. Like Patrick has been like we told y'all, that's the word on the venue. Patrick has been playing perfectly, bro.
But
Yeah.
if he was not confused, he would have won.
Yeah,
Right, but that's the thing. Eric played to every one of his outs too, right? He got a lot of bad luck, a lot of bad RNG, the Draco crit. He never flinched. He said, I need to go for this Hurricane, hit it, and if I get the confusion, I'm putting myself in a good position. That's exactly what he did.
Yeah. So what are we
Wow.
expecting? Are we expecting like something changing, or are they gonna play the same and switch out?
I don't know. I can't believe this has only been one game.
I know, right? Yeah, we saw this matchup earlier, like the Cali against Eric Zama,
Mhm.
and it is a really slow game plan from part of Eric.
Mhm.
But you gotta be worried from that game 2 and game 3, because Eric does like to go aggressive on those other games.
Do you think what they could adjust right now?
I think
Any
we'll see an
changes?
adjustment from Patrick. I don't expect much from Eric. I think if you're Eric, you say, hey, I won the game. I should have won it a lot cleaner. If it wasn't for a lot of bad RNG, I like my game plan. I think Patrick said, okay, I didn't have a good position, but I was able to claw it back. I expect more adjustments from his end.
Okay,
We'll see
okay.
Right,
All right,
right,
maybe.
right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see the Zama sent Pau lead from part of Eric's side and a Raging Bolt Cali. Man, again, Eric went with that lead, and he's just putting so much pressure right now on
Yeah.
both mons. Like, he's threatening the KO, basically. Are we
Yeah.
going to see the Terra Poison one again?
I think we're going to have to
I have
see
to
it.
remember something. The one who wins this go to World.
Yeah, no.
Right. Goes to finals.
No,
Go
no,
to
I mean,
finals.
the
Yeah,
final,
goes to
but the
And
tournament.
then,
tournament.
yeah,
I
one
mean the
wins
tournament.
Yeah, right.
But a world's
So
invite is on the line.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
but it's the pressure that you take.
Oh, yeah.
When this is on the
Yes.
line.
It's a lot of pressure.
That's what I meant. My
Yeah,
English not
yeah.
good.
Very good.
So we're going to see. So, Robert, what do you think? We're going to see another Cali Ice Terra Poison turn
well,
one.
well, my money right now.
Yeah.
You got Poison Run. Let's do it.
So we're gonna see like are we gonna see a attack on the Raging Bolt? We're not. Do you think that's some Oh my
Ooh.
god, that's so much damage. And it wasn't
Thunderclap
even
gets the
crit.
throat chop off.
It's a Behemoth Bash. How much does it do?
Ooh.
I don't think this is going to do much at all.
No.
I mean, not for a Calyrex.
So is it High Horse or is it Glacial? It's
It is Glacial.
Pow's dead.
And Pal's gone turn
So,
one.
I
Great
told
play.
you, Eric likes to play aggressive those game 2 and game 3s, and that's what he went for. It's just that Patrick doesn't care. He just Terra Poisons that Cali every single turn.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that Raging Bolt didn't even lose special attack. He just took a KO, man.
You're right. It's in a much better position than last time because it hasn't had to go for Draco Meteor yet, which means it's not -2, which means it's going to be much more threatening into what could assumably be the Pelipper and Amoonguss in the back, but we're going to see.
Right, and now that Pow's gone, Eric has much less pins with that Zama.
And here is the
The
Pelipper.
Pelipper, the double Wakers on deck. Raging Bull is putting a lot of pressure right now, though. I don't think like body press and a double KO is Raging Bull.
Interesting. You can see that we have an adjustment from Patrick to that Landorus Eye. That's going to be very threatening in the back, and I think that Zamazenta is not going to have a good way of handling it.
Really, is this gonna be, yeah, because like that Pelipper is just character. I think that's the way Eric is facing this matchup. So I think that's what he's like. That's what he's thinking. Like he's gonna target the Pelipper, right? So I can punch the Zama then, and he doesn't have Terra. So
Right now, he cannot protect.
He really wants to keep it healthy. Yeah, double protect.
Goes for the double protect, smart.
He called that Terra, and he gets scouted.
This Landorus Eye in the back is looking so threatening now. Nothing really wants to take an Earth Power. Sure, the Pelipper can, but that Zamazenta is way less concerning. He gets a Draco into this Pelipper, and I think Patrick's in an amazing spot here.
Yeah. So yeah, that Raging Bull is like the most important piece on Patrick's side, but there is a game. Does he call this? If he calls this, it might be game over, bro. If he tables High Horse, what a person do?
Oh, big damage. Wow.
No, he Dracos, and now the Raging Bull is not that scary no more. Because now he's on another body press range. Do you think Patrick wasn't expecting this damage at all?
I don't think so. I think that was a great play from Eric. I didn't see this coming, and this really helps him to go back into it because now he's finally threatening to get rid of this Raging Bolt, which would increase his chances of winning dramatically.
Yes. But there is Landorus back on the back that probably Okos with Sludge Bomb, and it probably Okos with Earth Power the Zama too. So I'm curious how Patrick's
Well, both of Eric's Pokemon are faster here, so I think he can go for Body Press and Weather Ball.
Yeah, I don't think you lose anything by it. So here's the Thunderclap with the Zama.
Just to get some chips.
A lot
Smart.
of damage. That wasn't chip. That was a lot of damage. And that's a KO on the Raging Bolt. And I think we're going to see a Weather Ball like you said, David. I don't think Eric loses nothing by just attacking him.
Yeah, you might as well there.
So what do you think about this matchup, Robert? Like Zama, again, like farming those Kali Ices, huh?
It's just that, I mean, it's impressive how they can adjust and maybe keep changing the game with the same Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's impressive, you know, when you see this, it's like you get the attention of the player, you know, and the people seeing the match, you say like, whoa, it's the same Pokemon, but you are doing everything different. So
yeah, so many lines and options between these mons, and I think Terra's enable this and restrict this too, because they're crazy stats all over the game. Like makes everything so weird.
Yeah, the mark of a great player is really the ability. They don't necessarily always need to adjust their Pokemon. They can adjust their play, and you just really see how things evolve over the course of a set. It's really amazing to see play at this level.
So we're gonna see Protect from the Pelipper. And I want to see what this Lando is gonna do, because if he Sludge Bombs, it's gonna be a human bash double. It's not even double hit. Ooh.
not,
And
like
he Sludge Bombed. Oh.
Fantastic call from
be-
Eric. That
it's
is
gonna be High Horse?
humongous.
It's gonna be High Horse.
Does it get there? Oh,
Yes.
it does.
Okay.
That's gonna be a +1 Cali, and I want to see what Eric's last one is. Probably a Mungus, right?
I'm trying to think if it is a Mungus.
If it is a Mungus, I think Eric is not in a bad spot at all.
No, not by any means. It's still a bit of a mind game, though, because he can still go for that Glacial Lance. He's going to protect. Double protect to Scout.
I think it's
Smart.
the right call because you don't get the Hurricane, not missing.
And I
the
believe
rain.
this is the last turn of Rain as well.
This is the last turn, right? Yeah.
So we're gonna see like that Mungus does put a lot of pressure because he don't KO with the White Guards or if he's just Weather Ball, right? He just
Right. Well, without Rain, he has no way of getting rid of this Landorus, now that I think about it. So this should be actually pretty clean with Sludge Bomb plus Glacial Lance, right?
You think Hurricane doesn't KO the Lando?
No, not from full. No
Right.
shot.
No, he's not full. He got Behemoth.
From half. But even then, I don't think it does, and he's too slow, right? Sludge Bomb's threatening too much with Glacial Lance. He can't stop both.
I'm excited for this turn. I want to see what happens.
I think we're going to see the end of the game here with the Glacial Lance.
Sludge Bomb.
Sludge
that's
Bomb,
like
nice.
40.
Nice.
Hurricane
Nice.
gonna pick
Good.
it.
Oh, he didn't miss. Nice.
Ooh.
With three.
He gets the confusion, but he gets the confusion.
He got it again.
It's all happening again. Again, the same thing.
No.
And he hits himself
my
to
God.
stay in the game.
Eric. Eric. loves
That's
this
dope.
one.
That's
Eric's
man.
Pokemon
It's
love
incredible.
him a lot, especially this Pelipper. That's 2 straight games that a Hurricane Confusion has knocked out a critical Pokemon and is going to keep him in this game.
Bro, this is crazy. I think Eric has been to stream, I think, twice this top cut, and I think he's confused like 5 Hurricanes. I'm not even kidding. And 2 of them might be game winning if this is a game winning one.
Yeah, I believe the optimal play is to Hurricane the Landorus here, but we'll see.
The Earth Power here. All right. All right. We're gonna see. This is scary, man. Like if this Hurricane kills, is the game over?
I believe.
Well, you can
well
make
it's definitely
though.
in his favor for certain.
We're gonna see this Hurricane hit.
Oh my God!
One hit point left.
This is
Oh my God.
crazy.
He's getting it.
Patrick deserved that one. He played an excellent game too. Got unlucky with that previous confusion.
So
this is a deserving game.
We're going to
Going to game 3.
game 3.
Winner goes to finals.
Bro, I'm excited for this game 3 because both games has come down to that last turn. Oh my God, it was so nice, man.
So any highlights? Can you provide me any highlights for now, right now?
I mean, how good is this Pelipper, man? I think Eric's playing to his side. I think
That's
Eric,
the MVP.
Yeah,
Oh, 100%.
for sure.
I think Eric has to make an adjustment though. Patrick's been getting the download on him, especially in that game too. I think if you get rid of the Hurricane confusion, I think it was a pretty clean win for Patrick.
Yeah.
He's adjusted well, getting rid of that Urshifu, moving it to the back. We'll see though.
That Lando too was great. I think
Great
I
adjustment.
Think, like, if you're Eric, you gotta wonder: is he gonna bring it again? Is he gonna bring it in the lead? Is he gonna bring it in the back? Is he gonna play the same? Because that Lando changes everything. Like, it changes all the formats you bring and every play you do. Because I feel like Eric played that early game not expecting Lando at all.
Exactly.
So
Do you think they're gonna start with the same?
I feel like Patrick kind of has to play this.
I think Patrick has his optimal game plan. I think it's up to Eric to adjust.
Okay.
I just think, I've played Patrick before. He's a great player. One of the things that makes him so good is he is so good at forcing terras.
Yeah.
And he used to be a lot more aggressive a player. He's slowed down and really honed his play style, and you're seeing the results here.
Right. So,
All
this is
right.
the start of the game. I'm so excited for this one.
Let's
Both
go
games
for
have
game
been-
3.
And we see an adjustment from Eric.
We're gonna see the adjustment.
No!
No more. Oh my God! We're gonna see a mirror or Shifu Pelipper.
This is the first. I mean, this is the first.
This is first, and we're gonna see. I'm like.
And they are both Choice Scarf, both Terra Water guys.
Oh God.
I don't think either are helping hand, but we'll see.
No, that's not.
No, neither are
This
helping
turn
hand.
one. Could
This is going to be
game winning. It could be
hilarious.
set defining. This just turn one. We're gonna see. Are they gonna play aggressive? Or are they gonna try to readjust? What do you think, David?
I think you got to go aggressive, and you just got to get the calls right here. Because nothing wants to take Hurricane into Surging Strikes.
Right. Which Pelly's faster though.
Yeah, we don't know which one's faster because we haven't seen Eric's Urshifu the whole game. So,
That's true. That's
We're gonna
true.
see- I think the faster Pelipper wins the game.
ooh,
Water.
and we're getting a Terra Water turn
Oh,
one
God.
to resist the Hurricane and to do more damage. This is going to be really
I'm
exciting.
nervous, dog. I'm nervous. We're gonna see Surging Strikes into probably.
And Patrick's is faster, or we're speed tying. We don't even know yet.
So, oh yeah, we don't know that. He's gonna hit for like 80%, and now we're gonna see. I'm excited for the Pelipper interaction. I'm excited for the Pelipper damages and speed. Oh, he's gonna U-turn. So Eric's gonna play a bit more
Passively
defensive,
here.
Yeah. Is this gonna be a Hurricane into the Pelipper?
The real question is, do you have Patrick's Pelipper? Did you get the download
Oh,
from NAIC win?
let's see.
Covering for the Hurricane switch. Great Zamazenta switch. But what is this Pelipper doing?
Oh, is he gonna confuse again? No. And the The MVP of Eric is gone.
Is gone.
Bye bye.
Yep.
That's new stuff.
And we said it. Like, you probably have to go aggressive this turn, and Patrick did it. So I think now he has the upper hand. I think Patrick now has the upper hand here on a great spot. But that Pelipper is putting a lot of pressure onto.
This is a
Patrick's side.
really good adjustment from Eric here to stay in the game, right? Surging Strikes would do a lot, but he would take so much from the Rocky Helmet chip, I'm not sure it's worth it. And Zamazenta is faster and can KO this Pelipper. But obviously there could be a switch either way. We've got a pretty serious mind game going on here.
Do you have good body press switch-ins? I don't think so.
I don't
you
think
just gotta
so.
leave that Pelipper to die. And
But I'm reading the chat and they are saying that it's good that Pelipper is out. That Pelipper is out because there's no more Hurricane, no more confusion.
yeah.
I
Basically.
think that's for the side of Eric, because
Yeah.
Patrick still have it.
Yes, we're gonna see now if he's gonna punish it. It's gonna be a protect.
We're seeing a Terra Grass here, which is huge. This is going to resist the Surging Strikes better than pretty much any Pokemon in the format can. Still going to take a lot because
It's
Urshifu's
gonna be
no
like-
joke,
Oh
though.
my god, it's gonna be a lot of damage because of the Terra Water and the rain. Still gonna be like a decent 30 something, 40%. Yep. And I want to see if he went for the KO and the Spore onto an Ursh. I think that's a pretty safe play, right?
No, it's very. He has a lot of safe plays here. I think Spore is the best one to create a 2v1 situation,
Yep.
but we'll see.
There
And
it
we are gonna
goes,
see it,
Spore
yep.
in the Ursh. And now Eric out of the blue. One less mon, but I think now he's on the lead.
I think he's. I wouldn't say in the lead, but he's in a great spot because he doesn't know what's in the back, right?
Right. We're gonna see though.
Is that a double
The
protect?
double protect
Hmm.
Doesn't get it, and
yeah,
we're gonna get a knockout on this pellet.
I
right
read
here.
that it was 60% on just like.
It's a 33%
30%,
chance.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So that it's
Mm.
gone, and Rain is about to run out.
I think that was the main goal.
Do we see a sludge bomb here or a pollen puff? We do see a sludge bomb.
How much is it gonna do?
I think this is a 3-shot.
Ooh.
Yeah, clean 3-shot. Body press is very threatening as well.
Now, if you're Patrick, you're wondering what mon I'm gonna send in.
Nothing really wants to take these body presses, man.
Glacial. There's a white card on it, and you can get spored again. You know, and that Ursh is not threatening no one at all.
Yeah, it's also asleep. We're not even sure if
Yeah.
it's going to get another chance to
Yeah.
attack in this game whatsoever. Has no reason not to go for it, though.
I think you can just ignore the Ursh if you're Eric. It's like he's just gonna take rocky damage, right? He's rage powdering, and you just
Yes.
body press the
If he even wakes
the
up,
boss.
right?
Yeah.
I think you body press the Urshifu here, though. And he does, yes.
Oh my god! Now
And he gets the KO.
I don't really see Patrick getting this out, but that's what I said. What I said, game one, and he almost got
Right.
it.
The question is, what is Eric's 4th Pokemon?
Right.
Oh, no, we've
No
seen all 4.
Lando.
We've seen all 4.
No Lando from part of Patrick, and like I said, that Lando changed everything about Eric's game plans, lines, and 4 months to bring. So maybe Patrick was expecting another adaptation from Eric's side. We'll see though. Is he gonna get the Draco crit again?
I think the optimal play here is still Wide Guard and Spore from Zamazenta.
I don't think you lose anything by it. Maybe the Drake. Do you think
I mean,
Draco kills
even if he
Zama?
dies to Draco here, if he can get something to sleep, he should be able to get rid of the game.
Okay.
Let me
He's
switch
changing the Among Us.
onto
Urshifu, right?
Ursh.
Okay.
Oh, we see a Protect.
Attack.
Well,
Great
at least
play
it's not
from
white guard.
Eric.
Yeah.
That
So
is such a good
that's
play
gonna
from
hit.
Eric.
That is gonna hit.
Yeah. And now there's T-Clap mind games, but you still have an Amoonguss in the back. So is it really a man game? Like, if you're Patrick, you gotta play perfectly with this Raging Ball if you're trying to win.
Right.
How much damage does it do?
Probably about 30%
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Wow.
we'll see.
Great call.
Rain stops.
Great call.
So that Kali's not gonna take that much of damage from the Ursh. We're gonna see. I think Patrick can bring it back now that the Amoonguss is gone.
Oh, he certainly can. I
Yeah.
mean, this game is really far from over.
Yep, Ursh is out. So if he Thunderclap, it's not gonna do nothing. I'm wondering if you're Eric, do you wanna like body press to punish, and then Ursh can like he just white guards.
And he Wide Guard's getting great.
Yeah.
Dude, Eric's just one play ahead, but he still has to find a way to get damage.
And now that Amoonguss is healthy once again, like man, that Amoonguss has been so mischievous, man, with the Zama on its side, bro. Yeah. So now we're gonna see though, like Draco high horsepower. Do you think KOs the Amoonguss?
I mean, yes, but does he go for it?
Yeah.
Draco's really concerning here, right? Because if he goes for Draco, then he's -2, and he doesn't have the
Right.
Thunderclap pressure that he
But
had
I
before.
think he wants to just get rid of it.
I mean, but if you do that, you're obligating Zama to play White Guard then the whole game because he got the Glacial Lance,
Right.
you know?
One Glacial Lance and it's over.
Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I'm excited.
It's like they're just jockeying back and forth, but no one's really getting to do
Yeah.
damage.
Wide Guard?
Wide Guards
We're gonna see
again.
what's to play. Like I think there was a Draco here. No, it misses.
And he
I
misses the
think
Draco, which is
that's-
huge.
That might
Into
be
Glacial
game.
Lance. All right, now
Yeah.
if we get the Spore, this should clean it up.
Yes, I was wondering that too. He white guarded and protected the turn after.
I
You
always
can't
forget
do
the
that.
difference. So I don't remember if it's Wide Guard into Protect or Protect into
I think
Wide
it's
Guard.
white guarding to protect, and he got the double.
You're right.
I think it's that how it's played. I wasn't gonna comment if I didn't want to look. I want to.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I didn't want to say it wrong, right?
So I don't,
But they were asking themselves
Yes,
right
yes,
now.
yes, that's
the
what I'm
question.
saying.
Hey, come on, man! You do me protect. This is the
this top four.
This
And
is the
second
last round
top
of the top 4. The last round. So after this is the final.
And this one's still not over.
No. We got
Eric is slow playing
game.
it.
Yeah, Eric's slow playing. This could backfire in a really bad way.
Right.
If that Raging Ball gets up.
It's
and-
going to wake up eventually.
Yeah. So what do you do with this Glacial Lance? He's just wait. How many wild guards has that Zama click?
I don't know, but it's kind of full,
don't
man. It's kind of full because remember he
Yes.
got 10.
I don't
Last
know,
time
but
we
Wide
talked
Guard
about
does have more PP than Glacial Lance.
Yeah,
Yes, he has 2
he had
more
10.
than Glacial.
He had 10.
Yeah, Patrick's down to 4 right now.
Let me
Just got
see.
some.
That Raging Bull has to, put in the work and see. Do you want to T-clap? Is
I
Eric
think
gonna risk
it's
it?
bet best just go for the wake up and T-clap. It just makes sense. He can't just keep switching forever. At some point, he's going to have to do
Is
damage.
Eric gonna leave it in? He left it in. If this is turn 1 wake up,
Let's see. Does he get it?
no.
He does not get it. All right, so we're going to see some damage here.
Yep.
Probably a close combat.
Yep.
Will this 2-hit KO?
No,
It
no,
does.
Now I'm wondering.
well, yeah, 2 hit.
No,
Yeah,
you
well,
just gotta
maybe.
now body press.
Oh.
Wait, body press can save, right?
Body press is
Save you
safe,
glacial.
but he's going to glacial. Like he's proven that he's going to glacial every time. And even then I think +2 might KO it.
I mean, that's not really like. It,
Oh,
it,
that's
it doesn't
true.
work like that. If you're on this stage, even less, man. Like.
Yeah, it's like people are wondering why he hasn't clicked high horsepower. Eric has to keep Patrick honest. If he gets to play once
If
wrong
yeah.
and lets him glacial lance, he loses the game
Yes.
immediately. Like Eric's playing it slow and playing it correctly, and that's what he has to do here.
But what happened when he run out of the PP?
You can't use the move.
He
again, yeah.
basically is going to lose the game.
Yeah.
Like,
He wide guards again, and we're gonna see. That's gonna be a.
does he
CC
wake
again.
up?
I think he Draco though.
Oh,
woke up.
he does
Was
wake
it
up.
T-clap? Yeah. Under the Sama.
No, because
He thunderclaps the Zamazenta.
Yeah, that play from Patrick is gonna. I think that's game. Is that game?
If he glacial lanced here, that should be game. Yes, because
Yep.
because
Yeah.
close combat into body press should clean.
Wait, the
game.
high horsepower might have killed it.
But I don't know. It's a Calyrex Ice fan.
But do you think
That thing
is hard to KO.
But do you think maybe it should have maybe done high horsepower to and
Make
making
I feel like
damage?
if you T-clap the Zama, you maybe should have done that. I think this is
Yeah,
just,
I mean, you might as well play it out, right?
Yeah. I think.
No, he's gonna wide guard. He's gonna make him use all 8.
Yeah.
Eric is
The glacial
committed to
lance.
this.
I think
Very impressive
We're
stuff.
gonna be seeing Eric in the finals of this.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Wide guard into Spore. And then we're going to see 2 body presses, and that should be game.
So-
Unbelievably poised
Yeah.
play from Eric
So,
there.
We said it, Robert. Like we saw this matchup with top 8.
Yeah. And we
And-
talked about this before in the early matches that we have today on the top 8 that the constant use
Yeah.
of the white guard.
Yeah, man. Like that's
It's
his
something that,
match, but. And now he's gonna play a Ogre in finals, which Whiteguard also works a lot on Swiss. So
They've played before, right? In this tournament?
I don't really know if they played
I
before.
don't remember
I
if
could
they-
we should ask them probably.
Yeah, we should ask them.
Yeah.
No,
So-
I lost to both Eric and Hunter in Swiss, so
Oh,
I'm really excited to
yeah,
see who's going to
so
take it home.
You're gonna have
Makes me feel a little bit better.
Yes.
All right.
So we're gonna be seeing Hunter against Eric on finals. I think they've both lost only once in the whole tournament,
Yeah.
and I'm wondering who were the losses to.
I think one of them is to each other. That's what I really want to find out.
Yes,
I believe Eric beat Hunter in Swiss, but I could be wrong.
man. I'm
So right
excited.
now we're going to the final one.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be back in just a minute. Let me find the slip. Let me get the players. Everything set up, and we're gonna be good to go.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
ready?
Stuff.
Are you ready? Yes,
I'm ready.
ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
For more white guards.
Everybody's leaving. We are here.
Oh, we're locked in. We ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll be right back. Just a minute. Get something to eat. And it's gonna be a great fight. Bring your friends, family to watch the stream because it's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Great
we'll
stuff.
be right back. So right now we are getting into the final match between Hunter and Eric. So what do you guys think?
This is
It's gonna be a good match.
It's gonna be a great
Oh,
match.
it's going to be
a great
excellent.
match.
They were number 1 and number 2 seed going into it. They played at the last round of Swiss. Eric got the better of it, from my understanding. Yeah, it's going to be a very, very difficult matchup, I think, from both sides. And you have the mind game, right? You've already played each other once. You know what you want to
Yeah.
go for. It's for all the marbles. So you got to get a little risky. I think we're going to see an excellent set in this final. Winner gets to go to Worlds.
Man, whoever wins goes to Worlds. I asked them a bit about their season, and they've both been like, they have a lot of speed already. They probably would have qualified anyways. But you know how important it is to be chilling already, qualified for Worlds. You know how important
It's
that
really
is?
hard. I mean, and that's what I was saying earlier. It's a big pressure for you to know that if you win this tournament, you get to Worlds.
Yeah.
They get your pass.
And there's something about not just, and forget how many CP you get, right? To say you won an event, right?
Yeah,
yes.
it's big. It's really big.
That
You
is-
know.
Knowing
gives
that
you,
you've been working for it so long and you've got to win is huge.
I talked that with Patrick, and I was saying to him because he won one of the events.
NAIC.
NAIC, yeah.
That is a big recognition in the match. So we are going right now to the
Final
first
time.
battle of the
And
last
leads are
match.
out. We have my favorite lead in the world, Incineroar Amoonguss, baby. I'm excited.
Always reliable, bro. This lead this league has been dominant since like 2018, and it's still strong to this day, man. They don't care about the ones that are coming new, nothing about all. And now, I always love this sets where they already played, because like they're gonna do some weird plays where we don't know why are you doing that, and they know what they're doing because they already played. Like it's gonna be some crazy man game.
And we're already seeing a wild play turn one. We have Hunter going for the Terra Ghost knockoff Spore to try to get rid of the safety goggles on the Pelipper and create a 2v1 turn one. And he gets called by the Protect. This isn't going to matter too much because this Amoonguss can't do much, and now he's got to adjust game for turn two. But it's fascinating to see the perspective that he's going for right now.
And he did scout that Terra Ghost already, so you can always. Oh. Alright, wait. I think he's getting a strike. You gave Patrick's team sheet. You gave me Patrick's team sheet.
Sorry, guys. We had a minor team sheet error here. We have Eric's team sheet here, though. He wasn't expecting that it had Protect. But we're good. We're going to keep it rolling, guys.
A small hiccup.
Shit. Thank God we had the sheet.
Yeah. I told you, babe.
Yeah.
It's good.
So now we're going to see that. That move went for a bit of offensive.
Do you think that a player that already played before gets tired, or you think it's fresh?
Oh, I think it's Bunch, right?
Yeah.
Like, they played all weekend, the last one. They played each other. They know what they want to go for. They're expecting switch-ups.
All right.
In a Hurricane, I think he's going to KO with that sludge chip. It doesn't.
Oh, but he gets the Hurricane
confused from
Wow.
Eric's Pelipper.
Again.
Again. Are we going to see a Will-O-Wisp? Oh, wait. He didn't for it. All right.
Well, no, I think he did Spore it as well, but he has to break through this confusion.
Is he gonna?
Does he break through?
Whoa. What happened?
He does. He does.
What?
Oh, he
What?
lives. All right, he lived. But like that's.
But
if he
that's
scored
really
that power
bad.
spot-
That Spore would have been.
Oh
that's
my
really
God,
tough.
Eric. That Pelipper loves Eric, bro. He loves him with his whole
How many
heart.
confusions has it gotten,
I
man?
think this is the 6th or 7th. I'm not even kidding. On stream, imagine off-stream confusions. Like there's probably 5 more. That's crazy, man. We're gonna see. How does Hunter come back from this?
I mean, he's down, but he's not out, right? He has a lot of offense in the back. His game plan is very simple. He wants to eliminate a slot with either a Will-O-Wisp or a Spore. If he can get it off, he's actually in a decent offensive position. But it's not going to be easy.
Yeah, and that power is going to intimidate. It's a good attack, but he decided to protect. So, what is this instant gonna do? Is it gonna rotate?
Oh, it's not out fast.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Right.
That's actually a huge protect, especially if he goes for the Hurricane.
He did went for
And
the
he does
Hurricane.
go for the Hurricane.
He can. Wait, did he not
I
go
think he
for
went for Wisp again. He does go for Wisp again.
So they scout protect. And that power now can do like a lot of stuff. Like if he's Road Chomp, you can just KO the Amoonguss and the Pelly hits the instant. So Eric has plenty more options than Hunter does.
Parting shot here. Interesting.
Hmm.
We've got a little bit of a pin here. A lot of mind games going on, right? Like, because he only has 1 HP, any attack into this Amoonguss is going to be a good one. You can double to pin a slot. He might just have to just let the Amoonguss go down with the free Rage Powder here. I think that's probably your safest decision.
I'll go out.
Probably into Amoonguss because he probably doesn't want to take a Will-O-Wisp here.
Yep. I'm wondering, did he Will-O-Wisp again? Did he
I think he went for Parting Shot, which I think is actually pretty strong.
That Weather Ball?
Yep.
So that safety goggle is going to make that Pelipper ignore the the rage powder, and that hit was kind of hard. I'm
And
not
somehow
even
we
gonna lie.
see this Amoonguss live through another turn on
Yeah.
1 HP.
Yeah.
Facing up against a Pelipper and a Qianbao. It has
Yeah.
gone 3 straight turns without getting knocked out.
Yeah.
Very impressive stuff.
Eric doesn't care because Amoonguss not really putting a lot of pressure here since the Caliber saves the goggles and he can really score the Amoonguss. So Eric is like, I would just leave him there. He's not doing nothing yet. Like I'm pinning him with that Amoonguss over there. So we're gonna see now that Kyogre gets in. It is threatened by the wide guard.
I believe this is the last turn of Rain as well, which means once this Incineroar comes back in, if it doesn't get KO'd this turn, it's actually going to be in a pretty decent position.
We're gonna see Amoonguss switch out. He's gonna put in the Incin back in.
Eric has no reason not to go for Spore here. It's pretty free. Punishes a Calm Mind as well.
Now that Terra goes turn 1, the Incin is putting that Amoonguss in a great spot. He couldn't just score really the other slot. And like we've seen on Top Cut Eric on stream, he's done that. Like all of his opponents have been tearing turn 1, and then he gets to pin a lot with these moves and scores, you know?
No, it's a critical part of his play style.
Yeah.
Now, Hunter's playing to all of his outs here. We're going to see a free Calm Mind here if he wants it. He could go for Fake Out onto this Amoonguss, get the Calm Mind up. That Pelipper is at -1, and it's really not doing much. And that's, I think, exactly what we're going to see.
Yeah, so we were talking earlier about how Eric was ignoring the Amoonguss because it wasn't really putting a lot of pressure. Now Hunter's doing that with the Pelipper. It's really not putting that much of a pressure now that he's like less 2, and he doesn't really touch Ogre like that, and no rain to hit the Amoonguss, and we're gonna see
A double
switch
swap
out.
into the Zamazenta here.
So Eric is really trying to get it to the hold of this Nash, repositioning completely.
No, this is smart, right? Because now he can wide guard to pressure out these Origin Pulses. +1 Ice Beam is still no joke. And he does have that Will-O-Wisp threat. So this is still very much a pretty even game. It's amazing that all 4 Pokemon are somehow still alive for both sides here.
And now you gotta be wary of that Amoonguss switching because the Rocket Helmet can break your Sash.
Exactly.
The power without Sash is not really as threatening, especially with your Ogre, you know? Like, once the Sash is gone, now, like, power is Ogre proof. So, yeah, Hunter does.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Eric's going to go for the free Throat Chop into this Incineroar that's Terra'd.
I mean, White Guard throw chop on there is kind of free.
It's safe, and I think it's what he's banking on right now, switching in the Amoonguss, hoping to catch him with some Rocky Helmet chip. Let's see if he does so.
Protect from the Ogre like we were expecting. And now, yep, throw chop.
Throw chop.
Take it. But now, as
And
I
he is going to
said,
follow up with a Body Press, but
Yeah.
it's going to go into the Protect.
But like I said, now that Pao has no Sash, so now the Ogre is actually pressing him quite a bit. But
So now the game actually begins here, right? We're going to get
Yeah,
an Urshifu in that is going to finally threaten some damage. He can one-hit KO this Qianbao. He can also cover for an Amoonguss switch with an Ice Beam. Zamazenta cannot KO either, but can damage a lot.
and now I'm wondering if you're Eric, like you left your Pelipper live, but now that Pelipper is given the reign to that Urge, and now it's scary. Like if you switch it in, you're gonna get a lot of damage from that Surgeon Strike.
Hunter's going for a huge read here, saying, I don't care about your Qianbao. It can't really threaten either. I'm going to go for the close combat. If I get rid of the Zamazenta, I think I'm going to be in a position to win this game, and I think he's right. He's banking on him going for the free attack. Oh, and he stays in.
Is it gonna be a Third Grass?
I think we are going to see a Terra Grass here.
Well, if he
This
gets
close
the
combat's
Ice
still
Beam-
going to hurt, though.
Yeah, it does. And if he Ice Beamed, that's a dead Zamazenta.
He went for Origin Pulse.
He went for all pulse, so
He
we're
did go
gonna
Origin
probably
Pulse.
see a White Guard.
But this will KO the Qianbao. Unless he doubles with a Body Press and a Throat Chop.
No White Guard here, so yeah, you're right. That opposite is gonna KO that Pao. I want to see what that Pao does.
Throat Chop into Body Press, and I think that should KO, right? Yes, it does. Great play from Eric.
Yeah, Eric saying like, I know you're not gonna hit my Pao. I know you're not gonna hit it. I know you're gonna ignore it. So he just attacked with both fronts, and he got it right. And we're gonna see Eric winning game 1. I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's any way he can get out of this. I mean, switch into Amoonguss is just too free here. The Urshifu is locked into
Yeah.
close combat, and that's going to be it. We're just going to see a forfeit, and we're going to go into game 2.
Wow, Eric is just one win away from World.
Eric does an amazing job of not letting his Pokemon get status. It's the exact same thing he did to me in Swiss. Shout out to you, Eric. if this game's totally different if that Pelipper ever goes to sleep.
Right.
But we'll see. I think Hunter has got to find a way to either get a Wisp on a switch in, get a Spore, has some way to mitigate this damage, because you see what Pao and Zamazenta do when they're next to each other.
Like that reposition onto the Zama Pao was so good from part of Eric. And like you were saying, he does a great job at not getting status, but he does a great job too at, he's 4 months surviving. Like all the tough guys he's been playing with 4 months, except for that one kind of game where he, got 4-0'd himself. So yeah, Eric has been playing out of his mind all tournament.
So, do you think it's going to be any adjustment right now?
I think we might see an adjustment in lead. I think those 4 from both sides have to come. I just don't realistically see what Hunter can do. Okay, he can't bring Roaring Moon. It's basically useless. Rillaboom's not going to do much here because it's far too threatened.
I think Rillaboom will help Eric more than it will help Hunter with
Right. I don't think we're going to see differences in Terras either. That Incineroar has to go Ghost, essentially, because if not, it's a sitting duck for these body presses. It's a very tough matchup, and Eric's just not giving him an inch.
Yeah, so we're going to see, like, are they going to lead the same and adjust the game plan like we were talking about earlier? Like, this is a tournament winning game right now.
Well, we are about to see it.
We
so
will
let's
see,
enjoy
and we're getting into
next
game
battle.
2 of the finals here at the Puerto Rico Special Event.
Let's go. So what do you got here? A new entry, right? Well, kind of.
Yeah, much more
That
offensive lead for
Pelipper, baby,
Hunter
has
here,
to go, baby. That Pelipper.
which I actually like a lot. He's basically just saying, I can't let you have 4 Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm going to click Ice Beam and Surging Strikes, and at the end of the turn, you will not have 4 Pokemon anymore, and then maybe that's going to give me a chance to finally get some damage.
And that's actually great plan, because I was talking about how Eric lets his mons live all game.
Yeah.
So we're going to see if this Ice Beam Surging Strike gets to pick this KO.
Yeah, I think 100%. Afterwards, obviously, I think Eric's going to go for the Hurricane and get rid of the Ursh, but I do think this makes it a lot more playable from his end. Now, there's a low but not zero chance it lives the Ice Beam, but I feel pretty confident that it's going to drop to this Ice Beam.
Not KO is going to put Eric in a great position, because you can take that Mungus out to put him at full HP.
And there's the Ice Beam. And it's going to
does
KO.
KO.
And we
so
finally
now.
see Eric lose a Pokemon.
Finally, Eric loses a Pokemon.
And that Pokemon Among Us usually is a heartache,
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I think it's a good
headache.
one.
Yeah.
Whoa.
See,
We lost
yeah.
Urshifu.
Great trade, but I think Hunter wins this one. I think the Ursh, taking that Among Us out is like super important, because now you can't really get punished for
This had to be his game plan, right?
Yeah,
the game plan
yeah.
had to be, okay, I'm willing to lose my Urshifu, but you constantly switching is making it impossible for me to ever get the pins, right? He wants to get a status on one of these Pokemon, and he keeps getting switched out of it. This is hopefully going to allow him some opportunity to play. I can guarantee you, though, we will be seeing a Terra Ghost this turn.
Yes, yeah. I don't think Eric has much plays besides that. I'm trying to see if he's gonna Ice Beam the Pelipper to make it a 2-hit KO, because I'm wondering if someone protects and you Weather Ball, that's a 2-hit KO. So now Eric is gonna have a lot of advantage here.
I'm reading right now the chat, and Andrew Figueroa says no Spore is huge for Hunter.
It is.
Yeah.
Spore, so I think
because
because the sleeping stud was kind of get annoying.
Yeah.
No, it's literally been single-handedly keeping him in the game. Because if he can just get one status off, I promise you this game is going to look completely different.
Yeah.
I bet. And that Protect, I think Hunter predicted it completely with an Ice Beam Partition on that Pelipper. I'm trying to see how much this Ice Beam is going to do. It is
it's a 2-hit KO.
or a roll.
And he gets the freeze.
That's the first
today.
Does he get the first turn thaw? He does not, and he's going to get the parting shot as well. This is a huge momentum shift for Hunter.
And now Hunter didn't get punished a single bit from that play.
At all.
Not even his 50% that he was probably hoping to get on that instant. And now Hunter in a race spot.
Could there be a move that Zamazenta makes to Kyogre to knock him down?
Okay, so the saucy play here would be if Eric goes for the Terra Grass, switches in the Chenpao, and attempts to one-hit KO the Kyogre, avoiding the Amoonguss.
Does it KO it, though?
He's probably EV to live on 1 or 2, but that kind of damage would be game losing. There's just not going to be a realistic way for him to get out of it.
Now, is Eric thinking of that play, and is Hunter thinking about countering that play?
This Pelipper is literally a sitting duck to do. It's -1 and frozen. It's not really doing much. Like I said, statuses change everything, right?
Yeah.
You're seeing how much different the mind games are. And I think we're going to see it. I think he's going POW and Terra Grass, going for the body press to try to win the game right here. Let's go for it.
Do you think if If Ogre's dead, I think this game's over and Eric is going to Worlds.
I think his chances go from about 40 right now to about 97.
David closed his turn perfectly, and we're gonna see
And
if this
you-
KO.
I saw something that made Hunter right now. So let me see if I'm correct.
yeah.
Let it go.
Body press.
Goes for it. Lives with 25. Huge damage, though.
Body impulse.
I want to see what did he do as.
What did this Amoongus go for, though? I don't think any play is a bad play, right? He's never sporing here. He goes for the Sludge Bomb, calling the Terra Grass. Huge.
Poison?
And he gets the poison.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god, that's
Okay,
nice.
That is keeping him in the game.
Yeah.
Look at what
100%.
statuses do, people. He's got a free double protect here. He's going to gain some health back, and he's lowering the Samazenta. It is on a timer. Wow.
Wow, that sludge from poison is huge for
Huge.
Hunter, man. So that freeze and poison is crazy.
There was
It's-
quite literally 0 reasons not to double protect this turn.
Right. We'll see. Man, that Ogre is putting in the work in this match, even though he's not. I've been hitting like all poison.
Now I see.
Ow,
Now I
ow.
see.
Oh, what a cool play from Eric. And he's going to save that POW with 1 HP. I love how Pelipper comes in flapping, but because it's frozen, he just stops.
That's cool. That's
But
cool.
come on, that Pelipper had it coming. Oh, that was confused.
Right,
He had it
right.
Coming, come on. We're gonna see the double protect, and actually now I'm moving to get to protect if he wanted to, thanks to everyone protecting on the field.
Yeah, I don't know why Eric ever protects there, knowing he's poisoned. Like, you might as well go for some damage.
Yeah, now I think he's hoping for that turn 1 wake up. Hurricane KO, but it doesn't even pick up the KO, does it?
I don't believe so.
Do you think it happened?
I think this Pelipper's staying frozen. He's gotten too
Okay,
much good luck.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
Yeah, I understand.
I think he's staying frozen. He's going to drop to Sledge Bomb, and we're going to a game
If this
3.
is a double onto the immunities,
I still don't think he can KO it. I mean, Weather Ball could with Behemoth Bash, but I still think that loses him the game. Oh, he went for Amoongus. Yeah, no, this should be game over from my understanding.
wait, even if he kills the Amoongus right now, wait, Hurricane?
I believe so.
It
Well,
is
and he stays
frozen
frozen.
solid,
So.
and that's what was gonna do. I don't think it's picking up the KO, but it does put him on a great spot. And now,
Also puts him into fake out range here. And the rain's gone.
Now,
Do you think it could be a win for Hunter?
yeah, Hunter's
It
is
looks
looking
like
win
He's
right
highly favored to
now.
win this right now.
We're gonna see.
He
And-
really, because he doesn't have enough damage without rain type Weather Ball. So
there is-
knockoff's pretty free.
And there is a knockdown on the field,
okay,
so,
right.
so we're gonna see. We're probably going to game 3, and like that line worked perfectly for Hunter. Almost
Right.
if he knew like everything that was happening from the start.
No, he did such a good job. He sacrificed his Urshifu, so it looked bad at the beginning, but you can see when Eric isn't able to switch around so effectively, it just gives him such a better opportunity
Yeah.
to claw his way back. in these
Yeah.
games.
No, and the situation with the white guard, Samacenta, not using Ali Ice for the situation. I think that's different in this battle.
Yeah,
100%.
A different one and an interesting one.
And we're getting a deserved game 3 here.
Yeah, I think that's gonna happen. You
And
know,
now-
I think Chad wants that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody
And they
does.
deserve it. They deserve it. They just now
Yeah.
we're hoping for a game 3 qualification for Worlds set.
Over under on Hurricane confusing in game 3.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right.
So we have game 3 coming up. That's nice, man. This is nice.
yeah, man, this tournament deserves it. It has been a great weekend. I've loved every single bit of the tournament. I don't know about you, David, but I'm hoping for next year to come back, man.
Oh, I've had an amazing time. This is my second year coming to Puerto Rico for this event. Everyone's always amazing. Great people. I'm here with my friend Rich this time, and I'll be back next year as long as you guys keep having me.
No. Yeah, that's for sure, man. You have done a
we
great
need to
job.
push for a Puerto Rico regional, man. We
Yeah,
deserve
yeah.
it. Come on, man.
But
we
I think
deserve
this
that.
year leaps for something great. You know,
Yeah.
the attendance was really awesome. It was really big, high numbers. So maybe next year, maybe the next year after that, we can
Yeah.
have with the new games maybe coming up.
You can just see what it means to the community.
Yeah.
Everybody shows out. I saw so many people last year. that
And
I'm
everybody
seeing again.
traveling to Puerto Rico, something really
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it was really full. I mean, TCG trading card games was really amazing too.
Yeah, it was one way of Puerto
A lot of
Rican, so
players.
we got saw the hype, and yeah, man, it has been a great weekend. So now let's focus on this game 3, man. Like, are we gonna see adjustments from any sides?
I think we might see an adjustment from Eric. I think Hunter was really dominating there. I think that's his best strategy. Stop it from switching around. make it a 3v3, try to get a status off and go from there. But, I mean, at this point, we have two really deserving champions. They've played amazing. They were 1 and 2 pretty much all game. We're going to see who claws it out.
Yes,
So
sir.
get ready, because right now we are entering the final match in the top 2.
Yes.
We are getting this. This is gonna be great, man. Let's enjoy the final fight.
Oh, and we are out for blood here. Here we go.
Well, both gentlemen leading with very offensive leads.
Very
right now.
offensive. There's
Like-
so many mind games coming in.
Yes, this could be game over since turn 1.
Literally,
Yes.
it could end in turn 1
Yes. We gotta remember there is an Among Us on the back, so that
for both sides.
yes, for
both with Rocky
sides.
Helmet.
But that Urshifu can't go for Surgeon Strike so freely, even if it looks like it, because of that Among Us in the back.
Yeah, it's that they've played so many times. It's like, well, you've made the obvious play last time, but you didn't make it this time. Are you going to go for the free surging strikes? No, I don't think you're going to. Are you going to tear a grass? I don't know. It's really a pure mental game.
Hunter can punish that play, that Among Us coming in with an Ice Beam like we saw game 2.
And he stays in.
Both of
He
the
stays in,
teams
and we're going to
stay.
see a Terra Ghost on the Urshifu, a huge switch up. If he sucker punches, I think we just see the end of the game.
You think he sucker punched?
I don't know. I can't tell you. All I know is it's going to be crazy.
Double Terra? I think it's gonna be a Terra Grass, right?
I don't know. Waiting.
It is.
It's going to be Terra Grass.
There you go.
So if this Surgeon Strike KOs the Chien-Pao, this Ice Beam is gonna hurt to that Zama.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it is definitely KOing. It's just, did he sucker punch as well? He sucker punched,
he
but
sucker
into the Kyogre.
And that
Oh,
ogre,
that's first. The
that
first.
ogre is gonna be dead. There's gonna be a trade. The power for the ogre. And
yeah,
Eric
I think
wins
it's gonna
this
be too
trade.
much.
Oh, no power. It's gonna be a KO.
Does the body press do enough without Sword of Ruin? It did like 90% with Sword of Ruin. I think this is KOing for sure.
I think Eric started celebrating, so he might know the call. He might know.
He
his
really
call
wasted
too.
that Terra Ghost too, and it does KO. Huge.
Oh my god! And now no restricted for Hunter.
And he's locked into Surging Strikes here, and that Amoongus is coming in for
And
free.
now you don't have a way to punish that Terra Grass.
Terra Ghosting this Urshifu, I think, was a really short-sighted play
Yeah.
on
But,
Hunter's
but
end.
maybe a Will-O-Wisp to the Samacenta.
That is his best play, right?
Yeah, and, but
think
now
you-
you don't have
I
now you
think
don't
you
have a
have-
Terra Ghost on the Ensign, and here's the Rocky
And
Helmet
it can just-
resurrecting Surgeon.
It's just
so
gonna drop.
I think we called it, and we're gonna see a turn 1
Like,
tournament
pretty much
defining,
tournament defining.
Yeah,
I don't see how Hunter realistically gets out of this, especially the way Eric plays. He plays
Yeah.
so safe. He's so good at preserving when he's in a winning position, and he's definitely in a winning position right now.
Yeah.
That Amoongus is in the back, ready to go. Like,
Yeah.
And this Pelipper is threatening everything on the field.
We're gonna see how much this Surgeon Strike does. Definitely not enough to it to be like a game-turning turn.
It's going to do a lot, but I think the optimal play is to just double this Amoongus here.
You can see.
Oh, he doesn't. He
Big
goes
bash
for the.
speed.
I guess he goes for the very safe double.
Yeah. It's gonna KO. It's probably KOs.
Yeah, with the Rain Boost plus stab, this should KO for sure.
And now,
Yeah.
I think Eric just won Puerto Rico Special Event 2025.
I think
wait,
so
let's
too.
wait, let's
I
wait, let's
don't
wait.
see
There's
how he
no way
can
of redirecting that body
not.
press.
No redirection. The body press is going to one-hit KO this Incineroar.
Ooh,
Gets
nice
the crit.
Let's wait. You don't know.
Wait, can
I'm saying
Amoongus
it's gonna be anyway
hard
win
with
this.
it.
can
I understand.
Amoongus win with his Lush Bomb?
I mean, Amoongus does beat Zamazenta
Wait.
1v1.
Now it's intimidated too. So that
What's
being
his
bash
fourth
not doing
mon?
great. I think.
Oh, it's Urshifu. Oh, this is interesting.
Wait.
Wait, guys, this is interesting.
This
This thing is-
isn't over yet.
This is
Let's
actually
wait.
not over.
If this Ursh gets lead 3 turns, I think Amoongus might win the event for 100. Oh my god. What a great way to end this tournament, man.
Yeah, I
I'm
think you just go
excited.
for Spore Fake Out. Amoongus, a single Amoongus may 2v1 an Urshifu and a restricted, guys. This is a very real possibility right
Oh
now.
my god, I'm so scared. Wait, do you go for CC to not get Rocky? That
No, you go for Surging Strikes.
Ah,
You can't afford to not
Yeah.
KO here.
that instance out, but like, well, if Amoongus wins the
This
tournament for
Amoongus is a
100,
very real opportunity to win this, guys. The Zamazenta is intimidated.
Wait.
Behemoth Bash is useless. He has to
think-
body press. It's going to be resisted, and it's going to drop to about 2 Sludge Bombs plus.
did you,
plus
did
Rocky
you
on the
ignore
chip.
the Ursh, or do you gotta hit at least one slush, right?
It's locked into Surging Strikes. You only need 1 Sludge
Right.
Bomb onto it. I'm not worried about the Ursh right
Oh
now.
my god, this. Oh. Eric got the first call right. This
Yeah,
turn
he's still playing with these sleep turns though.
Yeah, Eric has been playing great this mind games, bro. I don't think I've seen him lose 50s at all this top cut.
How much defense does Hunter's Amoonguss have? It's lived quite a few hits on the special side. It's probably a little less than average. But, like, look, how much does the Sledge Bomb do? It's going to do probably 40%. Plus, he's going to take Helmet Chip unless he goes for a double protect. If he gets a poison, we could see... this could get crazy, guys.
Oh, my God. I'm so scared right now. I want to see how much this Sludge does and how much this body
press is going to do...
That's a lot of damage.
But not a ton. Sledge Bomb, super effective. Does it get the poison? It gets the poison. It gets the poison.
Oh. Wait, does it die from Rocky Poison?
And the rain is stopped, so this Urshifu is doing almost no damage.
Oh my god, this just got interesting. Can this Amoonguss...
I'm Sledge Bombing into this Urshifu every single time. And it takes the 3-turn sleep. And it gets the 3-turn sleep.
Bro, I gotta stand up for
this,
He does
go for body... Oh yeah, I'm standing up too. This Amoonguss will not drop to another body press, guys.
Wait, I think Ursh just went, right? No?
Not necessarily. And it is dropped. And that will be it. Unless, no, because Surging Strike's already crits. There's no way to crit, high roll. I don't see any way out. He is locked into Surging Strikes. And the single Amoonguss is going to beat both Urshifu Water.
Let's see.
It's not going to be enough, guys. It's not even close. Unless he, like, triple high rolls.
Oh, my God.
No way it's doing 14.
Oh, God.
And he's going to win it.
Hunter's going to win. Puerto Rico
with the
Special Event.
Hunter Braum is going to be your Puerto Rico Special Event champion. Amoonguss is just too good, guys.
Oh, my God. Oh, Hunter is the winner. Oh, God. This is a great match. It's a great.
Never
great
doubt
match.
the mushroom.
Wait, that triple turn sleep was not
Wow. So, I know you have to fly pretty quick, but can you interview you for one thing? Great. Hunter! Awesome. Come right here. Well, we got right here, right now, the special event champion, the winner. I gotta say, this is gonna be your mic. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
So tell me, your first up. How you feel, man?
You know, it feels really weird. I went to the Merida Regional last weekend in Mexico, and at that event, I felt like I prepared well. I got lots of hours, lots of practice in, but things just weren't going my way. I was missing a ton of origin pulses. I was getting crit. A lot of things just weren't going your way. And I think this is a game where you can do a lot right, and sometimes things just don't go your way. But it's really important to just have the mental ability to come back from that. It's really important. And this weekend was sort of the polar opposite. I felt as prepared as I was last weekend, but things just went my way. And I only missed 5 origin pulses this weekend. That's like way too little. So things definitely went my way this weekend. But in this day and age when the game is so competitive, you have so many good players, and especially in a format like Regulation G where there's so much variety in the teams that you can face. You know, a lot of things have to go your way for you to win sometimes. I know the matchup that I was least looking forward to was Koraidon, and I managed to not play a single one. I remember early on in the tournament, every time I looked to my left, I'd see a Koraidon player, and I would see them lose, and I'd think to myself, okay, good, I just have to not lose, and then I know that I'm not going to play that person. So, you know, definitely a lot of things went my way. I definitely could have played better, especially in some of those last couple sets. Definitely going to watch those back and see what I could have done better, but never in a million years did I think I would actually win this tournament. So it feels pretty good.
First of all, congrats. It has been really amazing journey to achieve your championship today. You got any questions?
Yeah, man. Like talking about that mental 40. So you were saying like you missed a lot of opals last weekend. What was your thought about like? Yeah, I'm gonna bring origin pools again into next weekend. Like, did you thought about dropping, or you were like, nah, I got my practice, gotta hit my own pulses? What were your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think ultimately it comes down to a couple things. Like, number one, I think in a format like Reg G where there's so much variance, you can't build a team that beats everything. one thing that's really important is just be very comfortable with your team. And one thing I felt about this team is even though I knew it wasn't the best and there was a lot of flaws, you can miss Origin Pulse. That's definitely a very big flaw in the team, but it was the team that I had felt the most comfortable with going into the event. So I went in accepting the fact that I might lose the set because I missed too many Origin Pulses. That definitely happened to me last weekend, but I accepted that that was the reality, and I was going to go in and just play the best that I could no matter what. And things went my way, and I really don't have too much more to say to that.
Right.
So, well, I gotta say, I mean, congrats. I mean, it's a huge compliment being the champion of the special event here in Puerto Rico. Where are you from?
Florida.
Yeah.
So only about a 2.5 hour flight down.
Yeah.
All right, so you're taking a plane right now, right? You gotta go. So no, we just want to thank you very much for coming to Puerto Rico. Thank you for participating in this special event 2025, and we hope to see you next year.
Yeah, I plan on it. I love it. I love it here. It's great. The weather is just like Florida. I feel like I'm at home.
Yeah. My dad lives in Florida, so it's the same. I understand. So I mean, thank you, everyone. Anything you want to say anything you want to say to your fans?
Yeah, sure. Two big shout outs. First shout out, Oliver Eskelin. He was my initial inspiration to play the team. I picked it up, started doing well with it. I ended up reaching out to him saying like, hey, can you show me how to play a couple of matchups I'm struggling with? And he really filled some of those gaps. The biggest one was the Miraidon matchup, which is one that I struggled a lot with, but he basically coached me through the whole thing. And when I sat down yesterday to play a Miraidon, I looked at the team sheet and I said, yes, I've played against this 50 times. I know exactly what to do. This is like an autopilot matchup. That felt really good. So huge props to him for helping me actually learn the team and some of the lines. And another big shout out to Brady Smith, who over the last year or so has done an amazing job in sort of reforming how I see the game. He's been a great person to work with. And I don't know that I would be in the position I am now without his help advancing as a player, practicing, reviewing replays, things like that. So those two have definitely contributed a lot to my success. And I think one thing that's really cool about this game is even though it's technically a 1v1 game, you know, there's always a team of people behind you, behind the scenes that are helping you with the prep, whether it's helping you test your team, playing sets, practicing online, helping you with your matchups, things like that. In some ways, it really is a team game.
Well, I gotta say, it's true. I mean, I really like when people help build teams and players get to test them and practice with them and make excellent performance. You know, and something that I was telling to Arekus early in the top 8, seeing this is really amazing. You know, so congrats again. Anything you want to say?
Nah, I think we're good. Yeah, I thank everyone for watching. It's a really great special event. Hopefully, we'll be getting the regional next year's. And yeah, keep coming to Puerto Rico. Keep watching the streams. And yeah, man, take care.
So my name is Caribbean Gamer. Thank you very much for everybody who saw the stream since yesterday till today. Sorry for all the internet delays and crashes that we have over the weekend. But I'm glad that we managed to finish and we complete the tournament. Something that I wanted to say additionally is that this has been recorded, so it's going to be uploaded in HD in a couple of days. So for you, if you want to watch it again and review your combat, then you can do it. All right? Well, thank you very much. See you, everybody. See you next year. Bye-bye.